With all the bad stuff that Titanfall 2 has brought to the game and ripped the Titan out of Titanfall, thus making it Fall 2 pre-alpha tech test, I want to talk about the power core system because I really like it, and I just want to, I'll go over the basics real quick. You get full shields when someone inserts the power core into you, and you get a little bit of like 1/4 of your health back. And this can come from either a PvE or a PvP Titan. You just jump on them, rodeo, rip it off. You've probably seen the gameplay. Watch Corey Untrustworthy grab this shit now. So you see that. And if someone gives you a power core, if someone steals your power core and then you kill them right after, it actually helps you because you get your health back and you get a shield. So hell, that can be a positive. So even in the wrong hands, if someone steals your power core, it can benefit you. So I just like that system in general. It adds more to the rodeo system. I do agree with the Red Dragon though that he was like, when you jump on a Titan, you're just watching a cutscene now instead of actually playing, and I think that is fair. So I think it should be maybe when you jump on a Titan, you get the option to rip power core or throw a grenade or just shoot. I think that is something that could be discussed instead of just like, hey, jump on him, now cutscene, get off, cutscene. Like I do agree that that is a little bit of an issue. But I want to talk about why it's so awesome, and because it adds like a level of Battlefield / Halo. This is something that like Bungie would have came up with back in the day, and this reminds me a lot of like being an engineer on a scout helicopter. Not only can you get a power core and put it into your friend's Titan to give them more health and stuff, such as a repair torch on a scout helicopter, while you're on top of them, you can shoot rockets and stuff just as an engineer with a Stinger missile or a javelin. It's a double wham bam. You're helping your teammate. You're like an engineer in a tank, shit like that. It adds another level to the game that I fucking love. And when we were playing with my dude Hero, whoever didn't have their Titan could help out the Titan gameplay. It's just exactly like playing as a gunner in a tank in Battlefield. And like what I used to do with my dude Storm, I'd be the engineer. He'd keep shooting, I'd keep healing, I'd be popping off RPGs. It makes you feel more immersed and engaged in the battle of Titans, and makes you feel like you're just a pilot in the middle of a massive war between two massive Titans. It just adds to the layer of the game and helps with immersion. If you're doing it right and you're grappling, which also helps really well to get onto the other Titan and get away and stuff like that. It just makes you feel more stealthy. It makes you feel like you're actually helping the team, you're accomplishing stuff while helping your friend. It's awesome, and I really enjoy this. Now, the only negative I want to say is that it feels a little forced since they took out the shield recharging thing, because this was something that they actually added to Titanfall 1 towards the end. I was just reading an article, well, a Reddit post about it from a video, but that's a modern day version of an article. Well, welcome to the internet. So they added the shields to the Titans towards the end, but the shields to the Titan is fucking awesome because they didn't want you, just to slowly wither away. If you play smart in your Titan or aggressive, either way you can still play however you want, and you can still be effective. If you're low health, you can still be effective unless the enemy team makes a cohesive attack on you. Well, now your Titan feels like a paper mache, because if a cohesive anything looks at you the wrong way, just rip your health, especially if you're playing as the Titan that can hurt itself with its own fire attack. Like, just rip your health even more. So this feature can stay in the game if they add regenerating shields, because I want regenerating shields back. They can add, or just make it so you can regenerate your shield if you get a power core in at the start, but that feels a little forced, so I don't even like that idea. But this feature could stay, and I can improve upon the system. Take notes, everybody. This is what I came up with, just off the top of my head, and I'm not even that creative of a guy when it comes to game development. Each core can give you different abilities. So if you take a core from an ogre type Titan, you get now a damage buff. Make it for short 15-30 seconds, maybe some. That'd be awesome. Take a core from a high agility Titan, get an extra dash ability or a faster cooldown. Get a Atlas Titan core and come up with something else. I don't fucking know. Get creative with it. How awesome would that be? You rip out a specific core from a specific Titan and you get a buff from it. That's fucking awesome. And for the standard Atlas Titan, you would just get a buff to your abilities, your right bumper, your Y, or even damage core, any of that. And when they put the thing in you, you get a buff 15-30 seconds. It makes the cooldown. And that's just off the top of my head, ideas I can come up with. And if your shield regens, then when you get a power core in you, not only do you get like a small buff, which you should get a buff for, you also get your health back, like a health kit or repair torch or anything. And once again, that feature is still really awesome to keep a Titan in its peak. And this takes another level of skill into the game, where not only do you want your best Titan player, because watch this, you put your best Titan player in a Titan, and then because maybe you're not as good as piloting as him in a Titan, Now you can help him and the team by keeping him alive. Now that helps your team more, because if you put a great player in a Titan and keep him alive, he does way more. He'll do way more to the other team than what you could do yourself. And if I played with Jordan or someone like that was really good with a Titan and probably better than me, like Storm, then I would do something like that. We take one for the team, and just that's fucking another level to the game that, you know, you would do with a tank. You'd let your better tank driver drive the tank. You'd let your better helicopter pilot fly the helicopter. It's just common sense. And that's what I like about this feature, is it once again gives you more options on how you want to play the game. And this is a great feature, and it doesn't really have any negatives. You know, if you don't want them to steal your core, kill them before they steal your core. It's not that fucking hard. Like, it's just a great feature that they added to the game, and I really like this. And it just feels, it makes me a little sad because they took out the recharging shield thing, and the only way to get your shield back is this, and it's just a little awkward. Because I feel like it kind of taints this system unfairly, because this is a really creative and awesome way that it makes not only a fight between two Titans and maybe a pilot, now it also adds a mini objective, and that's taking his core. And that's just something that all games need, is mini objectives thrown into the game. You know, in Halo it used to be every 3 minutes the power weapons would spawn. Those are objectives, but they're actually weapons. Like, it's just mind-blowingly simple but amazing when you think about it. But that's just been Gangster 7 and a little bit of VS Hero to help. Oh, and apparently it's going to be his gameplay, so if it looks a little untrustworthy on the gameplay, it's because of his, not mine. But thank you for watching. Peace out.